Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If the purpose of man was only to survive, why were we given questions that disturb the night? Why does a heart ache for meaning, even when the body has enough? We eat, we build, we gather and conquer, yet still feel unfinished, as if life itself is asking us, what are you doing with your breath? We mastered the art of accumulation, but forgot the discipline of wisdom. We learned how to speak louder, but not how to speak truth. We chase comfort like salvation and call distraction peace. Yet something ancient within us keeps knocking, asking to be lived. If survival was enough, why does the soul refuse silence? Oh, what is the purpose of man? If not to become fully human, to feel deeply, act justly, and leave the world less wounded. What is the purpose of man? If not to guard life with conscience, to stand between power and cruelty and choose mercy, even when it costs. History remembers our inventions, but forgets our compassion. Civilizations rose and collapsed, not from hunger but from arrogance. We named borders and called them truth, named ownership and called it destiny. Yet the earth never asked our permission to remind us we belong to it. A man who loses his soul still walks but is already gone. What is the purpose of man, if not to outgrow his violence, to tame the hunger for dominance and learn the strength of restraint? What is the purpose of man, if not to protect the vulnerable, to measure success by healing, not by how much he controls? We are not gods, we are not beasts, we are the choice between destruction and care. Remember, power reveals nothing, character reveals everything. What is the purpose of man, if not to live awake and accountable, to know he will pass and therefore live responsibly? Whoa, what is the purpose of man, if not to answer life with integrity? So when silence finally calls his name, he leaves without shame. If the purpose of man was only to survive, why were we given questions that disturb the night? Why does the heart ache for meaning, even when the body has enough? We eat, we build, we gather and conquer, yet still feel unfinished, as if life itself is asking us, what are you doing with your breath? We mastered the art of accumulation, but forgot the discipline of wisdom. We learned how to speak louder, but not how to speak truth. We chase comfort like salvation and call distraction peace. Yet something ancient within us keeps knocking, asking to be lived. If survival was enough, why does the soul refuse silence? What is the purpose of man, if not to become fully human, to feel deeply, act justly, and leave the world less wounded? What is the purpose of man, if not to guard life with conscience, to stand between power and cruelty, and choose mercy even when it calls? History remembers our inventions, but forgets our compassion. Civilizations rose and collapsed, not from hunger but from arrogance. We named borders and called them truth, named ownership and called it destiny. Yet the earth never asked our permission to remind us we belong to it. A man who loses his soul still walks but is already gone. What is the purpose of man, if not to outgrow his violence, to tame the hunger for dominance, and learn the strength of restraint? Oh, what is the purpose of man, if not to protect the vulnerable, to measure success by healing, not by how much he controls? We are not gods, we are not beasts, we are the choice between destruction and care. Remember, power reveals nothing, character reveals everything. What is the purpose of man, if not to live awake and accountable?